Hi, I'm Chas, and you're watching Chas's Crazy Creations. Today we're going to look at Irish Spring soap and flies, how it works to get rid of them, bugs, and pests. If you have a stain you're trying to get out, rub Irish soap onto the stain before placing it into the laundry, and it will help get the stain out. Next, we're going to talk about the doorway. People come in and out of these all the time, and flies and bugs make it in and out. So is there a way we can prevent them using this Irish Spring soap? Let's check it out. Now, some of you may remember my terracotta pot turtles, and they're here on my front porch. So I've got my bar of Irish Spring soap. I simply place it underneath the turtles. So I'm going to place the soap there and place the turtles right on top. I just have to find the right spot so it sits flat. And now the soap can come out from underneath. The smell is underneath there, keeping the flies and bugs away. It also keeps some other critters away from around, like spiders that like to build cobwebs. But it doesn't look terrible like a bar of soap laying around. So this door right here goes to our garage, and flies will come in and out of this. And we don't have a screen door, and I don't have pretty DIYs to hide the bar of soap in. So with just this regular bar of soap, I'm gonna teach you a trick. So I've got my door here, and all I'm gonna do is start rubbing the Irish Spring on the outside edge of the door. And then while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and start cleaning my door, huh? And then, of course, you can do it on the edge of the door here so that it also stops them from crawling inside here. So just going ahead and giving your door a little coat of this Irish Spring soap between your garage and your home. So keep in mind that you'll need to do this around all of your doors that go in and out of the house, around your windows. And then again, if it rains, you're going to need to repeat the process. So super easy. Keep one handy, maybe in one of those jars, outside and available near all your doors in the different areas of your home. Another place that you can do this is around your table. So you just spread it on like this and go all the way around your whole table, and it will keep the bugs away. Now keep in mind, when it rains, this will all wash off and you'll need to repeat it. Next, I have a recycled jar. And I'm just going to take the bar of soap and place it inside. And then I'm going to use one of my recycled Parmesan containers and place it on top. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use it for. So I have this old IKEA lantern, and I've used it for a variety of things. But I'm going to take this jar and place it inside. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the lid open like so. And leave it just like that. And what this does is scare the bugs away. This is my front porch, so I want to enjoy it without having all the bugs around me. So I simply open it up and it scares all the bugs away. When I'm done and ready to go inside, all I have to do is close the lid. Now, if it rains, it'll be okay and it won't dissolve the soap. And I can just leave it here and open and close the lid as I need it. So, works wonderful just to keep the bugs away. Is I've just got a little grater here, and I'm just grating up the Irish Spring soap. Now you can do as much or as little of this depending upon exactly where you're going to be using it for your home or yard as we go through all the uses this is good for. Now you could also use a food processor as well. Just be sure to clean it really well afterwards, because you won't want to have soap tasting food. So I have it all grated up. And now we're going to talk about all the uses that we can use this for. Now, flies are often attracted to garbage cans. So what we want to do is take our Irish Spring and place it into our garbage can just a little bit. So as you fill it, it'll keep the flies away. The other thing you'll do is when you bag this up and put it out into your large trash can to be taken out for the day or in dumpsters, it'll help keep flies away too. You can also place this in the large dumpster to help keep them away, or a large bar of soap in your dumpsters as well. So this is our window. I'm opening it up, and this is our screen. So the flies come in and out, and somehow, I don't know, we don't have any holes in our screen, but they always seem to find their way in. So all I've done here is sprinkled some of this Irish soap here on the windowsill, and it keeps the flies away. So I can open and close my windows now without getting a bunch of bugs. And the great thing is that this is all soap. So as it rains, it's actually cleaning out my windowsill in addition to that. This is an area in our yard where we had some vole damage, and we're trying to work on repairing the grass. So a lot of animals don't love the smell of this Irish Spring. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it and I'm sprinkling it in the grass area. So we've got grass seed in here, and the rabbits are coming in trying to eat all the fresh grass. So by placing this here, they will not like the smell. They'll leave this area alone, and our new grass seed will be able to come up. This also works for flowers and plants. If you have a section or an area where the bugs or some animals are pestering a flower or a plant in your yard, simply surround it with some of the Irish Spring, and those pests will leave it alone. Another one of my favorite things to do with the recycled jar is to place the shredded pieces into the jar like so. And I can use as much as I want or as little, and then I place the lid on top, and I will show you what I use this for. So this is our lovely apple tree, and we are always having squirrels and rabbits and all kinds of stuff pick at this poor little tree. So I'm going to tell you what I do. This is where a jar like this comes in handy, because I keep the shavings inside. I don't have to do it every time. I can use the big side, or I can use the small side to sprinkle out the shavings around any plants or anything that's in distress in my yard. So I just simply lift up the lid and sprinkle them out onto the ground around the area that I'm trying to protect. Okay, I've just got an inexpensive spray bottle here, and you can make this bigger or smaller depending upon what you're looking for. So I'm just gonna take some chunks of Irish Spring and place them inside. So this could be either soap that you've cut with a knife, or it could be some that you shredded with a cheese grater, and the amount really depends how bad the bugs are around you. So once you've got that in, I'm gonna go ahead and add a funnel next. Place some water inside, like so, and I'm gonna fill the squirt bottle up. And again, the amount of soap depends upon how many bugs and how big your squirt bottle is, so on and so forth. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and place the handle back on top like this, and I'm gonna give it a good shake. So what I've got here are loose Irish Spring pieces and the water, and it's gonna dissolve. So I'm gonna keep giving it a shake like so. Now, what I'm gonna do with this is I've now created myself a bug spray, but I've also created a spray that I can put on my plants. So if I have rose plants that are being eaten by bugs, this is a natural bug killer, or keeps bugs away from the plants. It also keeps pests away. So this works for many, many uses for your home and yard. So this is one of my rose plants, and as you can see, the leaves are looking pretty good. A lot of times in the spring I start to get some aphids, so I need to keep up with it. So I've got my Irish Spring. You can see some of the chunks are here. They're going to continue to dissolve, so you just give it a good shake. And then all I need to do is spray the plant with the soapy mixture. And then it'll just dry on its own. And when it hits the aphids or the bugs that I don't want, it dissolves their exoskeleton and they pass away. Now, this will, because it's just soapy water, this will wash off the plant, and you will need to repeat this process after every rain, or if it gets attacked by your sprinklers or anything like that. So just repeat this process after every rain. Now, as I mentioned before, once you've given this a good shake, a lot of it will just dissolve organically. So you don't have to work super hard at it. Just give it a little shake right before you use it. And not only is it good on plants, it is also good for a bug spray. Now, it is just soap and water, so I go ahead and I squirt it on my skin while I'm outside. I've also known to put it on our dog. Just stay away from pets' faces and people's and kids' faces, so nobody's running soapy water in their eyes. And you can also hit your clothes this way too, because it'll wash off naturally in your laundry. So where else can you use Irish soap? Well, so many places. So first of all, don't forget you can wash your hands with it. You can place it in your drawers. So I like to sometimes pick a smelling soap scent that I like, and I put it in with my clothes, and it helps them smell like that bar of soap. I also have put it in, if I had a musty old chest that I inherited, and I placed a bar of soap into the chest to help get rid of that musty mildew smell. We put it in our shed to keep the moths away, the mice out, the squirrels out, and that kind of thing. We've also placed them in our cars under our seats, so in case you want to keep that squirrels from crawling in and storing things in your car and wreaking havoc, or if you have mice around, you can lay these in your garage and different places to keep those away. I even put these in our basement, like to keep the spiders away from me while I'm DIYing down there. So again, I hope this inspires you to use Irish Spring, not only to get rid of flies, but also for so many other hacks. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog at chascrazycreations.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like, share,